There's something magical about combining natural wood with the smooth, glass-like beauty of epoxy resin. Together, they create art that not only tells time, but also captures attention, adds personality, and transforms a simple wall into a statement of style. Today, we're exploring the fascinating world of epoxy and wood wall clock design and style, where creativity, craftsmanship, and the elegance of nature meet modern design. When you first look at an epoxy and wood wall clock, what immediately stands out is its stunning visual contrast. The warmth of the wood grain meets the sleek, reflective surface of epoxy, forming a perfect balance between organic and contemporary. The result is more than a clock, it's functional artwork. Every line, every pattern, every shade in the wood tells its own story, while the epoxy resin amplifies that story with color, depth, and imagination. It's this harmony that makes epoxy and wood clocks so mesmerizing. Wood brings authenticity. It's the soul of the design. Every species of wood has its own character, the patterns, the tones, and the texture. Walnut, for example, carries deep, rich hues that feel luxurious and timeless. Maple is smooth and bright, perfect for a clean, modern feel. Oak offers strength and texture, its visible grain giving life and movement to the piece. Olive wood, with its swirling patterns, can make every clock look like a unique painting crafted by nature itself. When combined with epoxy, these woods evolve from raw materials into art pieces. Epoxy resin, on the other hand, adds limitless creative freedom. It's like painting with light and glass. You can make it transparent, colorful, or metallic. You can create river-like flows, swirling galaxies, or ocean waves trapped in time. It allows the maker to play with contrast, light wood paired with dark resin, or dark wood balanced by clear, bright epoxy. The interplay of these materials sparks emotion, catching the eye and inviting touch. The design process starts with vision. Do you want something rustic, modern, elegant, or minimal? The choice of wood and epoxy color sets the tone. If you're going for a natural, earthy look, use live-edge slabs, pieces that still show the natural curves and imperfections of the tree. Pour epoxy into the gaps and crevices, letting it flow like a river through valleys of wood. The result is organic and grounded, reminiscent of landscapes shaped by time. That if you want something sleek and contemporary, go for symmetrical shapes and high-contrast colors. Picture a circular piece of maple wood with a jet black epoxy background. The simplicity is powerful, bold, clean, and unmistakably modern. For artistic expression, metallic pigments like gold, copper, or silver can transform a simple design into a luxurious masterpiece. Some even add shimmering mica powders or glow pigments that make the clock subtly illuminate in dim light, adding another layer of wonder. The beauty of epoxy is that it captures motion. Once poured, the resin flows, blends, and forms patterns that are never exactly the same twice. It might swirl gently or create striking marbling. This unpredictable dance between resin and wood makes every piece unique. No two epoxy and wood clocks will ever look identical, and that individuality is what gives them their charm. Shape plays another vital role in the design. Most wall clocks are circular, a timeless shape symbolizing continuity and life's constant rhythm. But when epoxy and wood come into play, you can think beyond the circle. Square, rectangular, hexagonal, or even abstract freeform clocks have become popular among designers and artisans. The shape you choose can completely change the mood of the piece. A round clock feels classic and calm, perfect for living rooms or offices. A freeform live-edge clock feels natural and organic, ideal for rustic interiors. A sharp, geometric design with strong lines feels modern and edgy, great for minimalist or industrial spaces. The versatility of epoxy and wood allows each designer to express personality through shape, color, and texture. Then comes the decision of how the clock face should look. Some prefer a minimalistic look with no numbers at all, letting the materials speak for themselves. Others include metallic or wooden numerals that complement the clock hands. Roman numerals can bring vintage charm, while minimalist dots or lines create a clean, modern appeal. The design of the hands also matters. Slim black ones for simplicity or golden ones for a touch of elegance. Each detail contributes to the clock's identity. Finishing the surface is another area where craftsmanship truly shines. The level of polish and texture can completely alter how the clock feels. A high-gloss finish makes epoxy appear deep and almost liquid, giving it a luxurious touch that reflects light beautifully. It's perfect for modern and high-end designs. A matte or satin finish, however, gives a more natural, subtle vibe, one that highlights the wood's grain and feels calm and sophisticated. The wood surface itself can be finished in different ways too. You might lightly sand it to maintain a natural texture or oil it to bring out its rich tones. Some craftsmen use the Japanese shosugi band technique, lightly charring the wood surface with fire to create deep contrasts and highlight the natural grain. When paired with glossy epoxy, this creates a striking duality between matte and shine, nature and modernity. For minimalist homes, simplicity speaks louder than complexity. A clean design with subtle resin tones and delicate wood patterns can add just enough character without overwhelming the space. For coastal homes or offices by the sea, blue-toned epoxy mimicking ocean waves brings a sense of calm and connection to nature. For industrial spaces, dark wood paired with black or metallic epoxy captures the raw, bold energy of metal and stone. Each design interacts differently with light. During the day, natural sunlight brings out the depth in epoxy, revealing hidden swirls and reflections. At night, artificial lighting emphasizes its gloss, creating a glowing effect that makes it look almost alive. This dynamic nature of epoxy and what means your clock changes slightly with its environment, always offering something new to admire. Taking care of an epoxy and wood wall clock is simple but important. Avoid placing it in direct sunlight for long periods to prevent slight yellowing of the resin. Dust it gently with a soft cloth. No harsh chemicals. If the epoxy surface starts to lose its shine, you can lightly polish it with a resin-safe polish or a microfiber cloth to restore its clarity. The wooden parts can be treated occasionally with natural oil, like linseed or tung oil, to keep the grain rich and protected. With minimal care, your clock can look just as beautiful decades from now as it does today. Whether hung in a living room, office, or bedroom, an epoxy and wood wall clock becomes a conversation piece. It draws attention quietly, yet confidently. People stop to admire its textures, its flow, its sheen. They ask questions, they look closer, and they appreciate the craftsmanship.